Hi everyone, I know that you're working on your technology report and I'm here to share some library tips and tricks to get you started with your research. In the last video, we looked at how you can find some background information to help you define a problem to discuss. And now we're going to look at how you can search strategically to find some quality evidence to use to help you develop a solution to your problem. So let's pretend that this is the topic or problem you're interested in solving. How can we improve the environmental impact of 3D printing? Well, to find some quality research, we're going to start by heading to the library website. That's library.centennialcollege.ca. I'm going to head on into the library website now. Okay, so now that we're in the library website, we're going to use this Search the Library Collections box to search through almost everything the library has to offer. You're going to find journal and newspaper articles, magazines, videos, reports, and more. In the search box, we can just type a few words that are related to our research question. So in this case, I'm going to search for 3D printing, environmental impact. And then I'm going to hit search. So as the results come up, the first thing that we want to do is, you'll see on the left-hand side of the screen, we can narrow down our results to full text online. You're going to want to do this to make sure that you're only seeing articles that you can access full text online from your home. You'll see that now we have about 22,000 results coming up. So let's take a look at these results. What we want to do is take a look to see where our search words are coming up in the results. We can see where they're coming up because they're going to be in bold here. As we're scrolling through the results, we can also open up this preview option here below each article. And this is going to show us a little summary of the article called the abstract. It's going to give us a sense of what the article is about, so that we don't have to read through every article to understand what it's talking about. We can also take a look in these abstracts to see if there are any other words that we might want to use in our search. For instance, in this one here, we can see that they're using the word eco-efficiency. That's kind of a cool word, and it might be something that we want to add to our search to kind of focus in and narrow down what we're looking at. So here I'm just going to remove environmental impact and instead add in eco-efficiency and hit search. That really refines down our search a lot, but maybe we're getting some more specific, useful resources. The most important thing to remember is not to give up, to keep trying a few different search words, keep brainstorming new terms to use until you find what you need. Additionally, we can use these filters on the left-hand side of the screen to refine our search as well. Down at the bottom, you'll see that we can refine by publication date. So if we wanted to just find the most recent research on the environmental impact of 3D printing, we can go in here and choose last 5 years. And now we're just getting research published in the last 5 years on the environmental impact of 3D printing. We can also narrow down by resource type to find exactly the types of resources we want to use in our report. For your technology report, you might want to look at newspaper articles to see what the social impact is of the problem that you're investigating, or journal articles to find scholarly research on your problem, or you might want to look at reports, and often reports will contain the most up-to-date current developments on a particular topic. For now, I'll choose journal article. If you're only looking at journal articles, you might also want to choose to look at scholarly and peer review. What peer review means is that another expert has taken a look at the journal article to verify the information that's being provided and to make sure that it's good quality. So we can choose peer review to get those good quality, high quality journal articles that have been reviewed by other experts. We'll also see here, once we found some articles that look good, that we want to use in our technology report, we want to make sure that we save them. We can use these options here to save our results. If we choose this link option, we're going to be able to get a permanent link to the article, or we could choose this email option to email the article to ourselves to make sure we don't lose it. We can also click on this Cite This Item button. Search the Library Collections will actually cite the article for you. You open up this drop-down menu and choose APA, and it's going to generate an APA citation for the article. Just make sure you check this citation first to make sure it looks good, because they're not always 100% correct. If you want to read through an article, you can click on this Full Text Online button, and it's going to full text online version of the article. If you're off campus, you're just going to be asked to log in first. Okay. So now we've looked at how you can search strategically using the library website. In the next video, we'll talk about how you can search strategically using Google.